Any loss of property?
Well, from our standpoint here, where we at the present time, no loss of property, because it is rubbish, boulders from the river which would have came down and caused the vast amount of damage that we are seeing here presently.
I think a lot of this is from the logs up in the mountains from after Thomas. So all the bridges have been blocked. The Basin Hole Bridge is taken out completely. You can't cross over there.
We're chatting with Joel Poyer from the Forestry Department. Joel, you have a serious story to tell. You say that this is just the tip of the iceberg and it can get worse. Tell us the history of this.
Well, the history of what we are seeing here is remnant from Hurricane Thomas. When Thomas came, it's damaged a lot of the natural forests and other areas along water courses. Now those materials are there lying, waiting to be washed down when the hurricane seasons start or the rainy season start on us again. We from the Forestry Department has been calling out to the various other agencies, BRACSA, and telling them that we need to clean the water courses, because we could have recalled some years back what happened with a similar situation where you had a small storm pass through earlier, and then when the rainy season started, the same situation happened where they brought down all the debris that was upstream and washed out the Richmond Bridge, also Spring Village in the leeward side. Now, the amount of debris that is in the interior, in the water courses, both on the windward and the leeward side, if we don't clear those material, when the rain starts, a lot of other bridges gonna be washed out with the material that need to come down, because the material is that heavy, and with the water pushing to the back of it, it will act as a rammer and will move out a lot of the basic infrastructures.
So you say this could have been avoided if the other agencies had listened to forestry?
Well, not totally avoided, because they need the resources, right? But you need to pay urgent attention to it. Otherwise, it's going to be more costly in the long run. We need to clear these water courses. Just as how it is important to clear the farmlands, to get the farmers back on the land, the water courses is even as much more important, because as you can see the devastation that has been caused by not doing that. And look at the amount of material that you hear. You have similar amount of material right now that you're seeing here at Georgetown along the Richmond Beach that was washed out from the Richmond River. You can look for a mile up on the Richmond River right now, and all you're seeing on the floor is logs strewn across it, like little matchsticks snap and just there. And the whole Richmond Beach, from one end right up to the over on the Larry side, is strewn with log right across.
And so you said this can get worse?
It can get worse, because there is very much more material waiting in the water courses. If we don't cut them up into small manageable pieces, so that when they come down they won't have the effect, and they could pass through it. And then they also, with the size that they have, once they get to the sea, they're going to be problem also for fishing and for boating.
All right, thank you very much.
So we have to pay serious attention to that and try to get help from the outside or wherever.
You say you just had a meeting with the FAO?
Well, FAO was here on a project that we have going on, and that was mentioned to them that we need assistance to clear the water courses.